Hey everyone, guess what time it is? It's science time. Now let's get learning. Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to be making these Eclipse sun shields, and these are meant to slide over your Eclipse glasses. This is to give you a little bit extra protection, and I very strongly urge all of you to wear this, especially, really especially for younger children. The issue is that if you're just using the solar sunglasses, if they have these things on, it's very easy for them to lift it up and expose their eyes directly to the sunlight. So that is not a good thing here. So to offer some extra protection, we're going to be making these sun shields that will slide over. The earpieces will slide into these slots, which will allow the user to be able to wear these. And if they try to lift or lower their solar glasses, it still offers some protection from the sunlight. So I strongly urge everyone to wear these, and especially for younger children. So, like I said, download the PDF file. When you print this out, print this at 100%. Do not scale this print larger or smaller, because the measurements, the dimensions of this are meant to fit. The dimensions are meant to fit onto these Eclipse glasses. All right, so what you will need is a sharp knife or a pair of scissors. An X-Acto knife is a nice thing here. Some tape is handy, although you really don't need it, and either pencil or pen, and some very cheap paper plates. These are 9-inch plates. So for starters, print this off and go ahead and cut out any of the solid lines. So I personally like to start with the nose piece. Make sure you have a nice sharp blade. Set to the side. And then the eyepieces. Sharp blade cuts so much better, and you're also less prone to having accidents. If you have a dull knife, you're more likely to snag, and then the knife will jerk, and you're more likely to cut yourself. So make sure you have a nice sharp blade. Another important thing is have some sort of cutting mat. I'm using a corrugated cardboard to protect the table. Do not do this on your countertop or your kitchen table, or if you're in school, on your desk. Although this blade is a little bit on the dull side. So we have the nose and mouth piece, we have the eye pieces, and then cut along just cut a slot. You don't need to cut a hole, a wide hole. And that will allow the earpieces to slide through. All right, so here is the start of it. All right, so after this is cut out, then get yourself a paper plate. I'm using 9-inch diameter paper plates. And what I would recommend doing is lay this down. Now, it's difficult to get this when this thing is curving up like that. So for the paper plate, just take this and smash it down. Paper plates are actually flat, but the corrugating of it, the embossing of it here, so it's a little bit better. And then, now since I have a 9-inch plate, I'm going to be using this 9-inch circle to guide me, and a little bit of tape to hold it in place. Maybe. It doesn't have to be too perfect, but it's pretty close. All right, now, when my students and I were doing this, we did this with pencils, but so it shows up a little bit better. I think it's easier using a pen. I'm going to trace out the pattern. And then the nose piece. Like so. Yep. I can kind of that should do. All right, so now get yourself a sharp blade and start cutting this out. That looks like a stormtrooper. Oops. Two slots on the side. nose piece. Now, let's make sure I have everything lined up okay. Try it again. Actually, I didn't do so bad freehanding that. Okay. Yep. All right, so now we have the makings of a sun shield. Now, kind of like this, where it's a little tight, I can take this and open up just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so now we have the means of being able to safely look at the sun. So now if needed, if you need to make several copies of this, you can use this as a template and trace it out and make additional copies for other members of your family and friends. So I hope you found this informative. If you have any questions or any concerns, please contact me. So I hope you found this informative. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me. My information is on here. All right, so I'm going to make another one for my son, and I'm going to use this as a template. Oops. There we go. And the other earpiece. And finally the nose piece. All right, so now my son's going to do the same thing. Using a pair of scissors. All right. All right, buddy?
All right.
So keep it right about in here, okay?
All right. Snip, snip. How do you get from?
What you could do for the eyepiece is, fold this over a little bit. It's okay if it's creased. I'm just going to nip a little hole and nip a little hole.
Okay. Then cut her out.
Yep. So you keep it right here. Do these work better?
They're slightly larger.
Yeah, they're a little bit larger. So.
Yeah.
Inside cuts are not easy to do. You're doing a good job. Now, here. Be careful.
There.
Okay, there you go. So cutting out.
Okay. And then.
Yeah, just make sure you don't jab yourself. Here, what you can do is fold this up in half. Hold on.
And then snip it.
Snip it.
Snip.
Okay, I think you got it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. There. Okay.
Okay. Now, let's get this on here. It goes side there. There you go. All right. Put it on.
Yep.
Okay. Ready to go look at the sun?
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right, so the sun's out. So before you put on the Eclipse glasses with the sun shields, you always want to be facing away from the sun. So go ahead and put on your glasses.
Okay.
Okay, then you can turn around and look at the sun.
Awesome. It looks so cool. It's so dim.
So this is the safest way for you to be able to view it. Now, what you do not do is you do not just take the glasses off. And these will give you a little extra protection. So if I try to raise it up or anything like that, it still gives them a little bit extra protection. So when you're ready to take them off, you're going to turn around, face away from the sun, then take them off. All right, good job, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.